Unless the ANC succeeds in renewing itself, we will perish. We must build better and activist branches. We must revive sectorial work. We must strengthen the alliance. We must reassert ANC values and principles and strengthen organizational integrity. The ANC appointed the first Renewal Commission during 2017 and 2022 term.
A clear message from the president of the ANC to renew or die. Organizationally, the ANC is at its weakest, while the alliance is also shaky. The ANC president called on the party's delegates to deliberate on the consequences of the SACP's decision to contest elections alone. Ramaphosa highlighted how recent by-elections in various parts of the country showed that being divided leads to consequences such as major losses and confusion among voters.
The Secretary General will report on the discussions that have been held with the SACP on a bilateral basis with regard to the decision that their conference has taken. This NGC must discuss the full implications of this decision for our movement and for the alliance. We need to do so, particularly as we go towards next year's local government elections. The vehement opposition by some groups to our policies of transformation and redress conveniently align with wider notions of white supremacy and white victimhood fed by false claims of the persecution of white Afrikaners in our country. The propaganda of these false claims has real implications for our sovereignty, international relations, and national security. It is essential that we counter this narrative and defeat this agenda through direct and frank engagement, mobilizing broad support for the South African vision of non-racialism, reconciliation, and transformation. And this is a campaign that needs to be launched not only in our country, but globally as well, particularly to address the false notions that some globally are perpetrating about what is happening in South Africa.
In terms of the economy, Ramaphosa detailed that South Africa must use its natural resources in the renewable energy space. The Eastern Cape and Northern Cape have seen over 100 billion rands invested in renewable energy projects.
We need to be bold in developing new industries like battery storage, renewable energy components, and electric vehicle production. South Africa has among the best solar and wind resources in the world, with the Northern Cape being said to have the best radiation of all countries in the world.
Reflecting on the ANC's bad performance in the 2024 general elections, Ramaphosa highlighted to delegates some of the factors that led to the ANC's electoral decline of 17%, such as the emergence of the MK party, dissatisfaction, unemployment, and lackluster economic growth, service delivery challenges, and the anger and perceptions of widespread corruption. He even called on ANC members to stop displaying their wealth and cars to the population. Samkele Masego, SABC News, Boksburg.